Okay, so welcome to this flow yoga class today. You can come sit back onto your heels, or you can come into a seated position with legs in front, whatever way you feel comfortable to do so. And we're going to begin by taking a nice deep breath in, sending the arms all the way up, lengthening through, and taking a nice deep exhalation down. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhale. Let the fingertips kiss and exhale through the mouth. One more time. And exhale. Let's take one arm up, place the other hand flat onto our mat. If we need to use a block to do so, we can use it right here. And I want you to lift up through the side body. Feel that nice stretch. And exhale, let it go. Other side, let's go. Inhale, take it up. And exhale, take it back down. Actually, let's just grab our block and bring it close to us here when we go to do the other side, so that we're lifted just a little bit and we can provide that external rotation in the chest as we stretch the side body. So take that inhalation. And from here, open up that chest, spread your fingers apart, create some space. Lifting up through the rib cage. And exhaling, taking it back down. Let's do that one more time on this side. Inhale. Opening up through the chest. If you are back on your heels here, you can kind of lift through your quadriceps, providing more lengthening through the body. And exhale, release. Take that block, switch it over to the other side. Take that breath, bring it in. Take that gaze up towards the ceiling. Externally rotate that chest. Chin slightly down. And exhale, release. One more time. Lifting up gently off the back of your heels. Getting a little nice strength and stretching in the quads. And release, bring it back down. Bring hands together at heart center. Close your eyes just here for a moment, bringing yourself into your practice and bringing yourself into what you feel you can receive from your practice today. Take a moment. Think about that. Maybe take a moment to discover what your body needs. Maybe something your body has been craving for in this past little while. Or maybe it's just a simple, good feeling stretch. So it's really great to be able to identify with your body before we begin with our flow, and then work from there. Take an inhale, bring both hands up and overhead. And exhale, take it down. Shoulders stay right here. Inhale, take a breath. Exhale, turn gently to the side. Just a little stretch here. Back to center. Inhale and exhale, stretch to the other side. No worries if you can't get a good stretch here, that's okay. You don't have to come this far. You don't have to do the stretch. We're always coming about and finding what feels good for us. So release the hands down. Let's move our block and bring it just to the top of our mat. Coming over onto all fours. Pressing the fingertips into the earth. Here we go. Drop the belly. Take an inhale. And exhale, pull the belly in. Curl that tailbone down. Push your hands away from your yoga mat. Inhale, drop the belly. And exhale, gently pull in. 3 more times here. Inhale. Keep those fingertips nice and pressed into the mat. And exhale, push your hands away. Last time, here we go. Reach, reach, reach that crown forward and exhale, pull in. Coming back here to neutral spine. Excuse me. Take your knees as wide as your mat. Send your hands forward. And we're going to take our head down. Breathing into the back body. Excuse me, my goodness. A little tickle in my throat. Take one last breath. And gently make your way back up onto all fours. So from right here, knees hip width apart. And we're going to send our left hand and we're going to send it through to thread the needle. So drop your head down. Feeling that nice stretch in the shoulder. And thinking about pressing that shoulder down towards the mat to get a nice deep stretch. But be nice and gentle here. There's no rush. You don't have to be using any kind of force here to get down. Use your breath to take it through. Take a couple rounds of breath here. And gently, guys, we're going to engage that core, belly button toward the spine. Press your fingertips of your right hand into the yoga mat. and bring yourself all the way up. Let's do one cat-cow here before we go into the other side. So drop the belly down. Carve that line with your nose. And exhale, pull in. And take it back to neutral spine. We're going to take our right hand, we're going to send it forward and thread the needle on the other side. Let the side of your forehead rest onto your mat. And with every exhalation, try and send that shoulder down towards the floor just a little bit more. But take your time here. Relax, use your breath. And really, truly try to make it feel good. And gently press the fingertips of that left hand into the mat, coming back up. We're going to take one more cat-cow. Here we go. Drop the belly. And exhale, pull it in. Coming back, neutral spine. Here we go. Curl the toes in under and gently make your way into downward facing dog. And if this is your first downward facing dog of the day, it's probably a little bit tight there. You probably feel the tension in your calves, so just walk it out a little bit. Just pressing the heels into your mat and releasing back and forth, alternating each heel as it comes down. Let your head drop. Keep pressing your fingertips inward to your mat. And internally rotate those forearms. Now coming into stillness, lifting the kneecaps up. And breathing into your calves. Take a couple breaths. And now let's make our way to the top of the mat, taking your time, moving your feet and your hands as you go, and staying right here in a forward fold. Separating the feet just a little bit. Take a nice generous bend in your knees. Drop the head down. Make the head nice and heavy. Relax all of your upper body, shoulders, hands, head, neck, jaw, face. And take a nice rest by placing your chest into your thighs. Take a look down at your feet, at your toes, and just gently lift each toe up and off the mat, and gently place each toe back down one at a time, starting with your pinky and moving inward towards your big toe. And now from here, keeping your knees bent, reach your arms all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. And prayer pose, take it down. Beautiful. Stay right here. Bend the knees, release the hands. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, hands together, fold forward. Inhale here into a halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, release, take it down. And now we're going to bring the right leg and the left back. You can come to plank here from feet, or you can come to knees. But stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now gently release your knees, let them kiss the mat. Lower all the way down, belly touches first. Flatten out those feet, and we're going to take it up just into a gentle baby cobra. Elbows in, nice and tight to the side body. And exhale, release. Inhale, come back up to knees. If you want, come to plank from feet, or you can go into downward dog. Your choice here. Pull that belly button in toward the spine. Squeeze your glutes. Press your heels back toward the edge of your mat. Take a breath. And then exhale into downward facing dog. Stay here for 5 deep breaths. Let your heels come back. Nice and soft. Breathing nice and gentle and slow. Keeping that relaxing effect. And now we're going to bring that left leg up, so you can bring it into 3-legged dog. That leg doesn't have to go high. Don't worry about that here, guys. Not a big deal. Now we're going to send that same leg forward, and we're going to come here into our lunge. So if you find this is too much, by placing your hands onto your mat, you can come up into your block. Keep pressing that back heel towards the back part of your yoga mat. You can come up into your fingertips to a claw formation here. And now take your left hand and send it into a gentle twist. Take a breath and exhale, bring it down. Take that front foot back, coming into plank. You can come to knees at any point in time here. And exhale into down dog. Right leg comes up, 3-legged dog. And now we're going to send the other leg forward. And now send that right arm up into a gentle twist. And gently bring it down. Front leg comes back. Lower the knees. Let the belly touch. And press up with that inhale all the way to cobra. And exhale, release. Bring yourself back. Knees as wide as your mat. And take it all the way into extended child's pose. Stay here for just a couple moments to relax, regroup. We're going to move forward. And here we go, pushing back up. Bring the knees together, hip width apart. Excuse me, curl the toes in under and take it back up one more time into downward facing dog. From here, we're going to bring that left foot up and we're going to open up the hip. Create some space here in this left hip. And then we're going to send that leg forward. And we're just going to angle this back foot. So take it all the way up. So this back foot is angled. This front leg is straight, but a little bend in that knee. We're going to take it into a variation of a triangle pose. So it's going to slide that left hand all the way down the leg. Keep a little bend in this front knee. And if you find it hard to get here, once again, you can use your block. Okay? Bring your right arm down. And what we're going to do, we're just going to brush the fingertips along the inside of our left arm, all the way up past our chest. And we're going to send it all the way to the ceiling. Feeling a nice stretch here in that front hamstring. So if you're using the block here, great. If not, that's great too. The main idea is to feel this stretch. Take a couple of deep breaths. And gently take that arm down. Let's come onto the toe of this back leg. Let that knee touch. Flatten out the foot. Send the arms all the way up with an inhale. And lift that chest. Come into a little back bend here. Lift the chest. Get a nice stretch in that hip flexor of the right leg. And a nice stretch in the low back. Take a couple breaths here. And gently bring the hands forward. Curl that back toe and under. Take the front leg back. Voila, here we are into plank pose. Nice, strong arms, straight arms. And we can come to knees, belly, cobra here, or we can come to feet, chaturanga, upward facing dog. You choose. And exhale, come down. Inhale to plank once again, feet or knees. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take one more breath. And we're going to send that right leg up, opening up the hip. Open, open, open as much as you can. Create lots of space. Even grip here in both hands. And now send that same leg forward. Anchor. Come all the way up. Straighten out this front leg. Maybe I'll turn and come to the other side. Here we go. Straighten out this front leg. A little bend in the knee. Beautiful. And if you want to use your block here, you can. Or you can just bring the hand down to where it feels comfortable. But if you want to be lifted up so you don't have to come down as far, use your block. And now take your left hand, brushing all the way to the inner part of that right arm, all the way across your chest, and lifting up into triangle pose. Keep nice engagement here in your belly. Try and lift as much as you can. Creating space between your neck and your shoulders. Nice. And one last time, breathing in. And exhale, taking it down. Coming into that lunge on the other leg, we're going to drop this knee down. Flatten out that foot. Engage your core and take that breath in all the way up. Sending that hip flexor forward to feel a nice stretch here. Not only in the hip flexor, but a nice stretch in the low back. Waking up the low back. So if you kind of been not feeling your best or doing a lot of sitting and stuff, or even a lot of activity, this is going to feel really great in your low back. Open up through the chest. Take a breath. And exhale, send it forward, curling that back toe and under. And now from here, we're going to bring that back leg up to meet the front. Separate the feet a little bit here, grabbing each hand onto your elbows. A nice gentle twist from side to side. Let the head drop. Beautiful. Try and regroup here. Catch your breath. And back to center. Let your fingertips touch. Gently move your feet just a little bit together and just put your fist here, making sure that that's the space that you have. Okay. You can use your block here, but what I'm going to get you to do is place your right hand in front of both feet. We're going to take our left arm, starting from our left ankle, coming all the way up the outside of that leg into a gentle twist. So let's bend this right knee. Keep the left leg straight. Nourishing through our internal organs here, giving ourselves a little detox. Take a breath and release it back down. Shake your head. No and yes. Take your left hand, place it in front, just like you just did. Bend that left knee. Take your right hand, just brush it against the outside of that leg. Externally rotating, taking your gaze to the wall or up towards the ceiling. Keeping your balance here. Just remember, you can use a block. Works really, really well. And take one last inhale. And exhale, take it back down. Bend both knees generously. Take a breath in. And trickle the fingers all the way down into a forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale, bring both feet back. You can drop to knees, belly cobra, or feet chaturanga, upward facing dog. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, plank pose, feet or knees. Exhale, down dog. Let's send that right leg up into a three-legged dog, and now we're going to take that leg and bring it forward. Here we go. Inhale, engage your core, coming all the way up. Send that left heel to the back edge of your mat. And exhale, come forward. Inhale, take a twist. Arm comes up. Exhale, come down. Front leg comes back. Plank pose. Exhale, down dog. And now right leg, open up that hip. Sending that leg all the way up. Anchoring on that back leg. Here we are in Warrior Two, but we're going to take it into that triangle pose that we just did previously. So straighten this front leg, a little bend in that knee, taking it down. Beautiful. And sending this arm, left arm all the way down, coming onto that toe. Drop the knee, flatten the foot. Little back bend here. Here we go. Big beach ball in front. Open the chest. Nice stretch in that hip flexor and low back. Feeling a little more flexible now, I hope. And coming all the way down, curl that toe and under, lifting up, bring that front foot back. Here we are, into plank. Repeat to yourself, I am strong. And we come feet chaturanga, upward facing dog, or knees, belly, cobra, you choose, elbows in. Here we go. Taking it down and up. Exhale. Inhale, push it back into Balasana, child's pose. Head comes down. Take a little rest here. Before we go into the other side. And gently bring the arms just in front of the knees. Take your time pushing back up. And we're going to go back and do that other side. So lift the knees, inhale, and exhale, downward facing dog. Take that other leg up into a three-legged dog. And we're going to send that leg forward, coming into a lunge here. Take a breath in. And take a twist to the side. Breathe through it, guys. You got this. You got it. You're doing great. And taking it back down, send that left foot back. Plank pose. Exhale, down dog. Stay here. Catch a wave. Catch your breath. And gently, left leg comes up. Open up that hip. Press both hands evenly into your yoga mat. And here we go. We're going to send it forward all the way. Anchor, come up here. Warrior two. I'm going to turn around so that I can see you. Warrior two right here. But we're going to go back into that triangle pose. So just scoot this foot in just a little bit. Straighten this front leg, but don't lock the knee. A little micro bend here. And we're going to inhale and take it down. You can use your block, remember. That arm stays up. Taking your gaze to the wall or ceiling. And provide that lift in the belly. And now exhale, sending that arm down, curling onto that back toe. We're going to drop the knee down here. We're going to flatten out that foot. Inhale, bring both arms up. Little back bend. Root all four corners of that front foot into your mat. Feel that nice stretch in the hip flexor. You got it. And gently coming down, lift that back toe. And from here, really, really, really make that core nice and strong. Come all the way up, releasing that right knee down just a little bit. Take that gentle twist to the right, back to center, gentle twist to the left, back to center. Release the hands down, bring that front leg back, and come to all fours onto your mat. Take a little wiggle, shifting those hips from side to side. Beautiful work. All right. Now we are ready to come down onto our backs. So lower all the way down. You did a great, great job. Beautiful job today. Take that right leg and just place your foot on top of the knee. Give a little stretch in your hip here. Relax your shoulders. Relax your face, your jaw. Close your eyes. Feeling your body connecting to your mat. And let your breath take you there. Just release. Keep incorporating your breath. Very important. Left leg comes over right. And gently loop your hands around your knee and bring that leg forward. And gently release. Legs come down. Let them touch. Let your legs feel nice and heavy. Let your feet drop to the side. Relax your chest. Gently take your time to slow down your breath. Take a moment here to discover the extent of your practice and what you were able to do and not do. In yoga, this is very important because we can truly begin to work on just a little more than what we did yesterday or the day before or last week. Yoga is all about progress. And if you've made progress in just one little step, that little step is like a milestone. So don't be discouraged. Keep moving forward. And you will love to see yourself grow into your own practice. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Take good care. Namaste.